Hello and welcome to my Borderlands 2 review. Borderlands 2 is a new title released in September of 2012. In case you didn't know, Borderlands is a first-person shooter with heavy RPG elements. It's like Doom met Diablo and they had a baby sort of thing. In Borderlands 2, the gameplay remains pretty much the same as in Borderlands 1, up to a point I'm willing to go to call it expansion, more of expansion than a new game. By that I mean you pick from almost the same 4 classes and go kill stuff. Classes have been renamed and tweaked a little to better suit online co-op gameplay, but in the essence they are the same. What has changed is the single player experience. Borderlands 2 almost completely wipes single player experience off a map in exchange for improved multiplayer. Single player mode is however available, and let me say a few words about it. Single player feels like playing multiplayer online game alone. There is farming, and there is some more farming, followed by, I don't know, some more farming, and in case you are bored, then there is more farming. If you don't farm enough, you can't kill the next boss, move on to the next area, continue the story. Since bosses now have insane amount of hit points, and it's not too uncommon to have 10+ minute boss fight, where in case you die, you get to repeat this enjoyable experience all over. Do not get confused. Borderlands 2 bosses are not the action game bosses where a 10-minute boss fight could be exciting and challenging experience. Instead, what you get is you enter an area, you see a boss, you hide somewhere in the cover, hopefully in a glitched spot where a boss can't hit you, and you shoot for 10 minutes fucking straight in a single spot. Trust me, it isn't fun. Most of the main story missions in Borderlands require you to battle through waves of enemies, and unless you complete every optional mission and farm for experience and items, you will be underleveled when trying to complete them. By that I mean you will have difficulty, and by difficulty I mean you will die hundreds of times battling through a single checkpoint. I kid you not, sometimes you will level once or twice just trying to complete a single fucking checkpoint, as enemies are higher level than you and can single shot you while requiring dozens of bullets off in order to kill them. When you actually manage to outlevel them by a couple of levels, the experience becomes much more enjoyable and on par with the first game, where it plays like a really good shooter. But until then, it's fucking retarded. So to summarize, single player experience, in my opinion, sucks fucking balls and shouldn't have been left in the game, period. Let's move on to multiplayer. Multiplayer offers a completely different perspective. All the bad points which I've made while reviewing single player are a great addition to multiplayer. By that I mean difficult enemies become challenging and requiring teamwork and cooperation in order to put down. All the bosses seem to have been tweaked for online. They do tons of damage, can take a lot of hits, and spawn endless waves of enemies just so we noobs can take them down easily. The endless loot also makes sense and make it worthwhile to kill the bosses over and over again in order to level up, farm for additional gear, just to be able to show off in front of your friends and comrades. It is definitely one of the better multiplayer experiences on the market. So, the real question, is this game any good? Well, this one is a mixed bag. In my opinion, Borderlands 2 is only good if you play in co-op. Multiplayer is good. Single player, well, let's give the rating. Sucks donkey balls. But if you're into that sort of thing, then definitely pick it up. Thank you all for listening. Take care. Bye. Bye bye.